Hello there everybody and welcome back to some more MudRunner gameplay for your face. My name is Justice Fist, and in today's episode I'm going to do something a little different. This is going to be a really short episode compared to usual. Um, I'm sort of trying to figure out where to go with my MudRunner videos from here moving forward. It seems that the lengthy 1 hour videos that I've been making um, not really driving a lot of traffic anymore. Search results for MudRunner are kind of down actually. And I suspect that's due to no mods on console. Those of you that play on console, you know, been there, done that, finished the game, nothing else to do. So what I'm going to do in this episode is I want to address a request made by Nimantium of Nimantium's Gaming and Slice channel. Now, if you're not familiar with Nimantium, he runs a small YouTube channel much like mine, and he also covers MudRunner much in the same way that I do. So I will leave a link in the description to his YouTube page if you want to check him out. If you haven't already, you should. But he was asking about tracked vehicles. So here we are, and look at this thing sliding backwards. Maybe if I start it up, it'll stop doing that? I don't know. Yeah, not really, huh? So yeah, tracked vehicles. Okay. So this is the URAL 5920, I believe. Now, as I said, this is going to be a short video. I'm testing this out on the North Russia mod map by Tim Wingnut. This is a map I use to test all my trucks. Now, the thing with these track trucks is, I mean, in spin tires, there was a number of them that you could get, and by all accounts, they work just fine. But apparently, something's up with the MudRunner game engine. From what I've read, it's just not equipped to handle tracks very well. And as you're going to see, you get a few minutes of gameplay with this, and then funny things start to happen. So we're going to take it for a test drive anyway, just because why not? But I don't expect it to last too long. I'm going to put some waypoints in here because, like I said, I can get lost in my own backyard. We'll see how far we get with this thing. But yeah, if you go onto like the Steam forums and stuff like that, you go into the workshop under this thing. A lot of people say they can't even get it to work, that it crashes their game, but I suspect they're not installing it right because you need to use a mod installer program to have it install properly. Or you can do it manually yourself by just copying and pasting files. There is one comment from one guy, which is suspicious, who says, "Oh, it works fine. I've completed a map with this thing. It works just fine." But from what I've read, it's something to do with the game engine in MudRunner. I don't know what they changed between spin tires and MudRunner to cause these problems. But well, you're gonna see what happens. You'll drive around for a bit, but then what seems to happen is like one of the tracks will come off the track or something, and once that happens, then really strange things start to happen. And you'll see that in a minute. So we're going to take this thing for a little test drive and see how far we can get with it. I mean, it's animated really cool. It looks really cool. I really like the look and feel of it. It's very powerful, as you would expect from a tracked vehicle, right? Yet, you know, something funny happens. As I said, you'll see once one of our tracks come loose, and to my knowledge, there's no way to get it back on. And then that causes some kind of like really weird error to happen, and well, you'll see anyway. So I'm just going to stop the commentary here, and we'll just take a drive, and you'll see what happens. So I mean, as you can see, it's very powerful, right? I mean, Well, as you would expect a tracked vehicle to be, as I said before, it seems to just cut through the mud and everything else. No problem, but you have a massive contact patch with these tracks, right? So that's what you'd expect. And we're actually doing pretty good. Rarely has it gone this long before the fatal error occurs where the tracks come off and weird things happen. So, but anyway, we'll keep driving. We'll see how far we can get with this thing. Okay, well, it seems that we've made it all the way to what I call Suicide Bridge. I've never made it this far with this thing. Never. Never. Very strange. Now that I'm recording, it seems to be working just fine. So, I guess what I'll do... I don't want to try to cross a bridge with it and get it, roll it off the bridge and get it stuck and all of that. Nah, no. But maybe what I'll do then is bring it back through the deep mud here, through the little shortcut that I know of to get back to the main trail. Just to show you, you've seen me run the Kraz 6316 and the Huntsman through here, 8x8 vehicles, and how they struggled in the mud. Let's see how that compares to a tracked vehicle like this URAL. Just for fun, I know it's only a matter of time before that critical error that I'm talking about happens, so anyway. I mean, look at how it tears through the mud here, you know? And I didn't know I could pass this way. I used to go up the hill with the Kraz and the Huntsman. I went that way, so this is a new way I haven't tried. We're still going. I can't believe this. Now I feel like I should have read the if there was any update notes on Steam about MudRunner. Did they fix this? Did they fix track support? This is weird. Usually by now, because what happens is, as I said, the track, one of the tracks will come off, or multiple will come off the guide wheels, and what happens then is kind of hilarious. The truck just explodes. It explodes and goes flying through the air, flipping around and everything else. It's quite a scene, man. Quite a scene. But this is literally, I have tested this thing vigorously to figure out what is going on. Why doesn't it, if it works for 10 minutes, why can't it work for 30 minutes, right? With absolutely no luck. It's never driven this long without that critical error happening. So now I'm wondering what the hell is happening here. Is it just Justice Fist's luck that I started the recording with it to show you what happens, and now it's working absolutely fine. And the next time I go to play with it, it'll just do what it always does and explode. I don't know. This is weird, man. But anyway, we're getting low on fuel, so I guess I'll bring it back to the garage and show you some of the add-ons you can get for it. I guess at least it's showing no signs of having that error that I'm talking about, which is very strange, and which is very exciting. That's pleasing me. Maybe I can actually use this thing. I've had it for a while, and I've been avoiding using it because you just can't do anything with it. It's just gonna explode randomly. So you don't really want to use it for anything other than just messing about for, as long as it's gonna keep running for. But this is a record. This is definitely making me wonder now. Have they just fixed this? No. This is weird. Also, am I gonna have enough fuel to get back to the garage? Yeah, this is weird, man. It's really cool, though, right? I mean, I'd love to see more of this kind of thing. And for MudRunner to have proper track support, the game engine to support tracks properly, maybe suddenly it does, and I didn't even look to see if there was any update notes or something. I don't know. Or is this just a weird fluke because I'm recording and trying to show you something that it's not going to do it now? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is weird. Not gonna lie. But cool, promising. Maybe I can actually use one of these things. Oh, I am going to run out of fuel before we get back. That's unfortunate. Would have liked to show you the add-ons and stuff that you can get on it, since apparently it's running just fine. But yeah, really, the point of this video was to address a question by Nimantium and to show you how tracked vehicles cause errors, and well, it's not causing any errors right now, is it? So maybe we'll see more of this in a proper MudRunner video by me in the very near future, because yeah, all the tracks are on. Everything looks good, man. It really does. Other than we're running out of fuel. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into this further then, because I've never run through a tank of fuel in this thing without critical errors. So this is weird. But anyway, there you have it. The tracked vehicle. Apparently working just fine. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I don't know, like I said, a lot of people have a problem even installing this mod, but you have to follow the instructions. When you find this in the Steam Workshop, follow the instructions, man. You gotta download the MudRunner mod installer, and do it that way. Or how I actually did it was I downloaded the mod, I could get it to install, so I did it manually. I copied all the files out of the folders that came with the compressed mod file, and I pasted them into the folders where they needed to go. And that's how I got it working. So one of those two ways you can get it going. It has never run this long. I'm very surprised, and pleasantly surprised. I'm going to have to go and check now. Maybe there's been an update or something to the engine that allows tracked vehicles to work properly now. I don't know. But anyway, there you have it. As I said, I'm trying to find new ways to bring you MudRunner videos, so that's why there hasn't been that many this week, and there may not be very many next week as I sort of figure out how to proceed from here. As I said, my research on what's going on with MudRunner right now shows that just general searches for MudRunner videos is way down, and so yeah, I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on this one. Anyway, thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll catch you in the next episode.